And Boko to Una, people of God and people of sports. When you see a girl like this stand up for you for a chair like this, no say time don't reach to talk about everything Fantasy Premier League by the Republicans. I be swore and game week 3 it did upon us so quickly make we rush into the doings. I don't want to say in the light they come front of camera but we'll drag on me today because what God cannot do does not exist. Emmanuel, what's popping?
Yeah, we did fine.
We did fine. Thank you very much. Anyway, we start game week 2 with two most captained players not picking points the way we expected. I talk about Musala and Bruno Fernandes, aka Fernandes. And it became like say markets. It was not the way we expected. Tell me about your experience because I get only 51 points. I don't want to disgrace myself for you. How was your game week 2?
Game week 2 been bad. Bruno Fernandes and Salah, them blank. I go call them blank because we've been expect
at this
so
moment
much.
You get TV safe.
So I've been the funny part be say I've been contemplate like 30 minutes to the game week closing now.
To switch or not to switch?
I've been contemplate Bruno Fernandes or Salah where I go captain. I can't remove him from Salah, put for Bruno Fernandes.
Voila.
You understand? And the both of them come blank.
Imagine that.
You get so like there was no point saved to even you understand. So
I get that part because most times one thing when we say we don't understand for Insta Premier League, say or Fantasy Premier League, say just because somebody get a very fantastic game, not missing the film maintenance. So it's almost like a game of Russian roulette because if we look into the stats, not only Fernandes and of course Salah when they say no perform so well. Let me see. I think I keep about 10 players here where they say lose God, nothing show us love. Some of them they managed to do stuff, some of them nothing at all. Real Mahrez not to do for me, but at 6. But he and Mo Salah they did the same place, but. Imagine say your captain gets 6. What a nonsense. David Raya, of course, was one of the biggest guys from inside the Brentford with about 6 points. But one of the people when we say the sleepers, most stand out performance when we say we see this week went past. One of them a short time. Because as they walk, now they push and come out. Reece James, now somebody when we say, I for say, like say they not come out because of that head injury. You want to put them inside your squad this new week. Why? Lukaku don't come back to Chelsea. Now person when they do crossing where that one says Liqueta do a couple of seasons ago and last season he don't get 18 points now in get for last game week 2. Of course, the quiet slow workers for goalkeepers is not too expensive. Ima, this guy Hugo Lloris now Tottenham. Quietly, they do the Lord's work, and it's not too expensive. So I never really did, but because if you continue clean sheet past these 2 weeks, I feel better to say if you put another extra 1 million on top, not even 500, you go put some, you go double up because Lloris not be somebody you want to sleep on. Then Shane Duffy don't come back to winning ways because a couple of seasons ago now that guy, but he cannot come be that guy. But a ship man, he bring Watkins and Laporte. He come good after the first game week 1, he not show work. But if now you considering say yes, Trent Alexander is back, Liverpool they face Chelsea, I believe, and then you can't get Laporte when basically face Arsenal. You had a choice to pick between a Laporte or a Laporte or a Trent Alexander-Arnold. Who you go probably
Trent.
want? You never make a land.
not Trent because Trent they assist. Trent they take set pieces and sometimes if Trent get opportunity, Trent go score. But this Laporte, not just clean sheet and I go risk some. Go for Trent.
Trent instead because Trent at least if he score.
If he score, they take set piece sometimes the cross corner. You know, Trent get that eye for goal, but Laporte not just clean sheet you they hope on. And Arsenal fit vex score City because last season.
Wait, vex score but not win.
Score.
Them
fit vex score City.
I love it.
So if not just one goal, imagine City win them like 5-4, 3 something, and then they just score 1. It don't finish.
Oh, I love how you talk because one of the biggest performance for us, I think that the star boy from game week 2, now Mikel Antonio. So much so that they even give him high star. 16-9, they say guy Razolo. 16 points. Not bad at all for the Western boy. But now the highest goal scorer now.
And him no they too costly, sha.
I did tell you. What was that price again? Look.
7.7. 7.7.
Thank you very much. If this guy score again this week now, wow. They go raise the money. They go raise Italy.
Sure. Them don't even start to the race. I think as him been start this season, him been there on 7.5, but now don't reach 7.7 onto the showings when they do for the league this season.
Yeah. But if they look for Akube players, when we say if you run package for you, I feel say go to the defenders. We already talk about Costas Tsimikas. Now somebody when you will look out for, I think in money right now, budget defender, he not pass about 6. He not even reach up to 6 now, still 5 in the. Then you always get a Shendofi once in a 4.4 M where we say the carry can't give him. Guaita. This guy, this they look at 4.5, but at least Ingo feed do saves. They save where they show working. He's saving the try. Where them, if I say Brighton, that's when I say worried them for beginning of season last season. They don't control them. They don't. These past 2 weeks, they like say they seem a little bit stable. So that guy, I think you want to put some money on Brighton players now for stable performance. When we say good low budget, but we give something. So Bissouma and somebody 4.5 M. Look at, of course, you always also get this one. We already call Shedofi down at 4.1. Then you get this boy when the show working again. Island, look Island, fine boy, be like Avatar. No, it be like Lord of the Rings, all those Fs. Fine boy. But they show working 4.5. Akube boys when we say you go one watch out for. And especially when you consider the fixtures when they get, you go no say it not be something when we say supposed to
and also for
Emmanuel Dennis Dale. This is our Nigerian boy for what for.
Emmanuel Dennis.
But the way I take flog this past week when we say they collect this
the guy been score for the opening game week. And also if you won't buy a person like Lukaku, and you won't spread that money, you get like...
So you get something cheap,
yes,
but no go too for your hand.
Exactly. Emmanuel Dennis there.
As your sub-striker, then get your Lukaku as your main guy.
Exactly. Yeah. And even this guy, Bissouma there, if you want Akube player, where you fit keep for bench, where you fit bring the game week where you think same go perform, Bissouma there, because no need to they keep costly players for bench. Like so you fit keep Bissouma for bench. So the match where you think same go perform, if you bring them. So no need to buy 7 point something midfielder keep him for bench. So now why Bissouma be correct Akube player where person supposed to get.
Of course, so you mean now somebody will say you want carry go sip easy. Now about 10 M now the guy green now, but you know say some you mean now somebody will say if you roll enter 12. If you be say the body toucher. So if you need somebody that's a star assist striker too, that is somebody will say you want to put. But I'm not sure say if you plan to put a Lukaku in the Destiny, you want to put some you mean there because all of them they're expensive. But if you plan to do them at all, this is the best time to shoot them in and let Jesus be your glory. Come on for that. I will tell you about this man. Nobody ever dull on Danny Ings. Danny Ings now 8.1 M. And I will tell you how tough already this season not the play out because as at this time last season, but they don't shake already. So now somebody wants to say you want to look out for considering kind of games what they will get for their fixtures. Aston Villa, like I said, they already get some very, very interesting one for beginning of the season, but nobody they sleep on about brother. I think this week, NBC Bruno Fernandes will come through for another set of Fernandes expertise because Fernandes, right now, you know, say if he not quiet, he go do. If he quiet, he go do.
Fernandes, they always they good away.
Away, he they try, and then Wolves get new manager, and then this new manager, he go want try something sexy with a ballers. So I feel like say now where we say Man United we capitalize on them. And don't forget say Fernandes they on set piece duties and he get on penalty duties. So he get option. Yeah. A lot of people they cry for Pogba, but if you don't get that doings, although Pogba cheap I think past Fernandes, get Fernandes because myself, I'm not getting Fernandes my score, but I don't find we are going to take come on, I take get time because it be like say that boy na cheat code for inside this season compared to others. But yeah, other players to watch out for already. You already know Bamford they already involved about 61% of leads, their goals and their assists for the season last season, and already be like saying so the matter won't be this season where they shape up between him, Alien, and what be the other one, Rafinha. Now those ones say you won't look out for. So if you get some bar for that one, run and Cavet let win. He did on penalty duty, so you know that now when we say everything they fly on Easter, now some of them say you won't look matter for. Shout out again to this one, what did they call him again? Cresswell. Aaron Cresswell, I got told about him before. Defender when say they score a lot, but make a move from there. Tell now people when they say their money is up for, and you can understand why. Kai Havertz has had a rather quiet first 2 weeks inside the Premier League. At 8.3 million. You know what I'm at all, they don't drop. And Anthony Master, there's something spiritual going with that boy. Maybe they need to put his head on top of what they call that, they're gonna soldier breast. But if you get him, I'm not saying this night time you want to pray, just like holding an Aubameyang right now. You don't want to take a long con. Take something when we say they show when we say go feel walk without all the too much psychological, mental, whatever. So I don't think Martial is someone for you, especially for a price of 7.8 M. You need somebody when we say if you get and say for 5, You go they work for you.
perform,
Marshall no
yeah.
go work that work for you. Jadon stand show na fly boy, star boy, but that money too high from not to the show working. Person when we say surprise, we say no they work like that. Not Troy Dini for Watford because the money reduced. But like say as the glory of Nigerians come back again to Watford, Dini not they sabi they play when we say Nigerians. They remember when we say Galo they when Galo they score back to back. Dini no blue. Anytime we say Nigerians not they score they blue. So I don't think they need somebody for you right now. Avoid them. If you want to put money for any player for Watford, put them on the Nigerian strikers. I think you
Emmanuel
get a better
Dennis.
option. Emmanuel Dennis now one of them. For your captain option, you're supposed to get an idea where would they go from this one because we get Song Yumin as an option, especially you consider the fixture they get. Song Yumin as someone who's sabi they play Gidigbo. If you come with him with the brute force, he know how to get those deft flicks. He know how to they put you up on your. It's a bit they collect free kick, all those designer ball. You need someone like a Song Yumin. And if you get onto your squad, I think that's a game where we say you feel like you want to captain him for because he might do something special. Now, Watford, City of Light, Watford. Of course, if you get Bruno Fernandes 12.1, nobody will take 2 times and say, captain him. If you had a Song Yumin and a Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United, they play Wolves
now,
away.
Wolves now. We just talk just now.
Yeah. Then they play Wolves away. And Bruno, they always perform away.
They pick from away. But if not you, Michel Antonio, he did inform back to back. Ingo also be. I think na my dark horse pick for a captain this new week. Not just because he shined last week, but now boy when we say they always whenever I pick for me they go for like 3, 4, 5 weeks and then before he go drop again and the season just starts. So if they start already like this for I think that somebody when say if he actually chop well early, go chop your breakfast early before you go lock up. So that's not somebody when say if you want keep less money and it will give you more dividends. Definitely more dividends. But if not you have to pick a captain for this new week. Who you go carry?
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Because for the past how many matches? In fact, Man U they on a run now. I think 27 matches, if I'm not mistaken.
What God cannot do does not.
They will always get at least 1 point. If them no draw with you away, then go win you away. So and Bruno Fernandes last season they really perform away. So. This stuff na risky stuff, but I go for risky. Fernandes. Fernandes, yeah.
Okay,
Fernandes.
okay. Time there is for us to celebrate our FPL by the Republicans. People want me to say they do I start for us this week. I go start. Drum roll. Ibrahim Abdullahi, shout out to you. 195 points already. You're a very proud man because you almost take 100 points. They want to pursue some kind of people. I'm not going to call their name. Make I know disgrace was for you, but you get Iniesta FC. Iniesta not the active for real life, but at least for social media. You they use and they say maybe I need to go put
Zlatan FC.
Zlatan. Because my own are palm wine drinkers. So nobody they fear my own. If I put my club now, everybody just looking like this one a Shayo club. They know they do. But congratulations to you, Fisayo Iola Fisto United. You must really love yourself, Fisto, because you like to use your name for your teams. Where 189 massive, number of first and second, of course third. Now another star boy when we say they come true, Olisa Emeka Chibueze, Code Black, you do well. 189. It was really tight for the two of you now. Person when we say drop, when we say shock winner, Hotspur, Ademilade, Adebowale, but nicely done. It's still they close to the top end, so we expect say this game week 3 it go tight and the competition will Yakba Yansky, just like Nostalgia FC when we say Abolariwa or Lawumi and they run through. I still be Tracy Chappelle, the one that they call Swore, aka Swore, the queen of sports. Before I go say Boko, Emma Alpha. How you feel coming to this side of the table? I did.
First time, but
make
I see whether my prediction for Bruno Fernandes go work.
Okay, so Fernandes.
If you work next episode, you guys invite me again.
I go guys invite you again. Make you come ring bell like prophet. Anyway, back to you. We go come back again next episode with our regular people like them, like Jacobs. And yes, you when we say they're interested in talking Fantasy Premier League, join the community with a craze so but we get doings and we reward our doings one by one. I still be Swore. Who you be? Till next time. Fuck up.
Football Republic.